I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another vlog where I go over the poll results of my latest poll. And these polls I run on my blog, jashikins.blogspot.com. So, if you want to participate in a future poll, have your voices heard, just go to my blog and your voice will be heard. Yay, and you can feel important. Woo! I really would like more people to take the poll, because more results means, not more results, but more people taking it means sort of a little more accurate results. So the question this time was, who is your favorite Mormon from Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones, not A Song of Ice and Fire. Where at least I was in one Game of Thrones Facebook group, and they started talking about this Mormon that was only in the books, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know them. That person sounds great, but I just don't know them. So I took the 3 Mormons from Game of Thrones that everyone knows, and I think are really the only Mormons mentioned. And if this is not the case, please correct me in the comments below so I can learn more and actually seem more intelligent. I fake any intelligence you're seeing right now. So the 3 choices were Jorah, Jeor, and Lyanna. And 11 people voted this time. So, yay, thank you 11 people. If one of you 11 people are watching this now, thank you. So, I'm going to go from least to greatest. So from those with the least votes to the winner. And I was going to say a number 1. Like, I'm so used to doing the top 5 list of my favorite movies of 2017. No, not the top, but the one that only got 1 vote was Jeor. And I started thinking this is just because he's from, a couple seasons ago is the last time he was actually alive. He's one of the many, many characters that died in Game of Thrones. And yeah, if you've never seen Game of Thrones, never really heard of it, a shitload of people die. The only exception seems to be in season 7. But yeah. If I start ranting about season 7, I will not stop, and I'll take up all the video. And I'll take some sake that I have under the desk and start drinking and just be a whole mess. But anyways, Jeor got only 1 vote, and he was actually a pretty fucking good guy, to say the least, and it was because of him that Sam cured Jorah's grayscale. Because once, Sam realized, oh shit, this was my Lord Commander in the Night's Watch before. Yeah, I definitely owe him one, and since I can't actually do him any favors because he's sort of dead, I'm going to, bestow some of that debt on his son, so. And with number, god damn it, with number, I swear it's still like I'm in the top 5 mode, like at number 4. Fuck. With 4 votes is Lyanna, and she has a fucking kick-ass character. She is a young girl that has to rule her house. Well, and like all this responsibility, and she does a fucking good job at it. I don't think when I was as young as her, maybe 10, 13, I would be able to fit to, have any sort of big responsibility. It's like, oh, hey, Josh, you have to now be head of this company. Yeah, I would not be good at that. I've said this many a times, but if I saw my younger self, I would beat the shit out of myself. Like, that's how different, that's how much I've learned. So the fact that Lyanna is doing such a good job at such young ages, yeah, I'm usually very biased against child actors, so when I heard that, oh yeah, it will be meeting Lyanna Mormont and she's a young kid, I was just thinking, oh fuck, because I really had worry, because usually, even if the child actor is decent, I'm like, I want to fucking punch him. I don't go around punching kids, okay? Don't do that. And when I saw Lyanna, I was like, holy shit, she's good. This actress is actually good and compelling. It's like, hey. And I'm just laughing because I nearly said number. And I was like, I was correct. I was saying it correctly, and then I fucking break down because with 6 votes is Jorah. And yeah, I don't know if people picked Jeor because he was I don't know, but okay, sorry, just that, Jorah is a fucking great character. Like, he made big fucking mistake in the past, the whole selling people into slavery, and, it's, yeah, but the thing is, he has learned from his mistakes. He's taken the mistakes and grown from them. And that takes a lot of strength. And plus, he has never forgiven himself for what he's done. He doesn't think he deserves any redemption, but he keeps trying to do better anyways. And yet, people are like, oh, friend zone, lols, oh, look at him. He's such a horrible person, because I don't understand what character growth is, and I'm still going to be judging him from shit from season 1. And he did spy on Daenerys at first, but he quickly turned that around. He did spy, not denying that, and I sort of think he continued spying, at least on the show, because the books might reveal something, so I'm only talking about the show here, folks, only the show here. That he finished the thing he set out to do just because that was, to him, more honorable. He just wanted to complete that, but once he completed it, he was all Daenerys's. And people, and even she'll say that he betrayed her, and it's sort of the opposite. He betrayed his chance of coming home. He gave up going home to stick with Daenerys, because Daenerys might not have succeeded. She might have failed, and he would have been stuck in Essos, never to go home, but to him that would be okay. And that's fucking honorable there. He didn't, abandon her, betray her. He betrayed his own home for what he saw as a better cause. So, yeah, and glad Jorah did win, but well, I'm extremely biased because he's my favorite fucking character on the show. I'm like, yay, my favorite character won the poll. Yay! So to repeat, Jeor got 1 vote, Lyanna got 4, and Jorah got 6. Sorry, I'm an English major. I don't really do the whole county thingy. But I'd like to pass the question off to you. Who is your favorite Mormont from Game of Thrones, the show? The show, not the books. I can sort of sense the book elitist is about to say oh, the books are better, oh, they should have included this character. I know you're out there. So, from the show, what is your favorite Mormont? Jorah, Jeor, or Lyanna? And I have been Jashikins from jashikins.blogspot.com. If you go to the blog, you'll see more horrible shit like this and slightly better written stuff. And there's somewhere there's a follow by email. And also, take a look at the latest poll, if I do have the latest poll up. Once I do have the latest poll up, you can go over there. And if it's not up, don't worry, like in a day or so, the new cool awesomeness poll will be up for your pleasure or pain, or whatever at this point. And if you are watching this on the YouTubes, please like this video because I like to be noticed or something. And please subscribe so you can see more horrible videos like this. And down in the, goddamn, I think I forgot to do this in the past videos recently, but down in the description there are links to places, to go that are also fucking awesome. And until next video, goodbye.